What's up, guys? Taking a stand here, coming at you not so live from the comfort of my desk. I am back. I am better than ever, so I'm going to bring you guys an arms race today. I just wanted to get you guys a video. I have put YouTube on the back burner for far too long now, so let's go ahead and get right back into it. So, just a few updates. I've gotten my new job. I left the place I was working before, and I'm much happier now, and the good thing is I have a set schedule now, so I can sort of get into a rhythm and get something to you guys, if not, every weekend, a couple of times a week, but definitely on the weekends, so Saturday or Sunday you'll see a video, if not earlier, like Friday night. And so I'll be bringing you guys videos every single week. I might be doing some build logs soon. I'm actually making enough now that I can sort of nurse my computer habit and actually do some nice little tech builds for you. Oh, this is going to be a short one. That stinks. So, let's see. Whoa, let me turn my mouse down. There you go. So I can actually do some build logs and some other stuff that I find interesting, some stuff I like to see. Boom. And, yeah, so that's that. I've actually upgraded my computer quite a bit. I got a much nicer graphics card. I've got some Skyrim on the backlog waiting to be edited for you. And I've even made a decision about Undertale. I'm gonna do, like, just a big highlights video of all the bosses set to some epic music. Of course. And, so what I'm going to do is just make a big highlights reel set to epic music of my, last little bit of the pacifist run I did. And because it's just not the quality I want on the channel, the audio. So I would hate to just not do it for you guys. I'm thinking some weekend I will just do a massive live stream of the entire game. There will be, like, a couple of intermissions, obviously, for things like bathroom breaks and food, because I am still a human, but I'm thinking just do a massive live stream of it to sort of make it up to you guys, and then, like, record it and put it on YouTube. So that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. And so now that I've got a better graphics card, I can actually start to bring you guys some better content. So I'm going to finish off BioShock 2 and then go back and play BioShock 1 Remastered for you guys. I think that'll be kind of a big, massive treat because I like the first BioShock. And I think seeing it in the way that I would want to see Rapture in just that beautiful, glorious, remastered version would just make my day. So that's going to be a thing. So this is sort of like partially a Counter-Strike video and partially just an updates video because it has been too long since I've done YouTube. I've put it on the back burner. I've been trying to get myself, in line with this new job, but I'm doing something that I love now, which is working with computers rather than, just selling them. And, so every day I get to, repair and build hundreds of computers, and it just makes me so much happier than I was. And I didn't even realize I was unhappy. Like, that's just how life works sometimes, is you get content in, your situation, and you don't know that you're as unhappy as you might later realize. And when you find something better, you realize, well, hey, that wasn't as good as I thought it was. I was just content, not happy. And so now I feel like I'm actually, doing something good with the world. Like my company even donates a lot of computers and stuff like that, and it makes me happy. We do a lot of work with businesses and stuff like that who are looking for computers, but we also do a lot of work with schools that are looking to bring technology into the classroom, and so it gives me a sense of, like, fulfillment that I'm actually doing something to better someone's education. Ooh, that was nice. And so I definitely feel that this is the line of work I was meant to do. Every day, nose to the grindstone, building computers for 8 hours. Like, that just makes me happy. And so that's sort of a long-winded version of what was happening. I used to work retail, and even electronics retail is still just retail, and there's not that room for improvement, that room for, you know, bettering yourself and your skills. Every day I'm learning something new now, whereas, like, occasionally I might pick something up if I worked a Geek Squad shift. Like, that's not the way that a tech enthusiast should, you know, present themselves, or should, you know, attempt to learn, is by working, you know, the retail side of things. Because, yeah, you learn some things, but after a while it sort of stagnates. You just see, you know, the same specifications, and you start spouting out the same kind of lines every day. Now, one thing I do miss is, as a salesman, I got to meet a lot of good people. I got to see, you know, the good side and the bad side of a lot of the, you know, consumer tech world. And, but for the good people that were there, you know, there are like a select few customers I'm definitely going to miss. And I just miss having that interaction with people, you know, daily, just getting to meet and talk to new people. But everyone at my company is great, and I don't think I'm going to miss it that much for, you know, what best other company was. I didn't almost say the name of my last company online. You heard nothing. And, so yeah, again, very long-winded answer for something that maybe doesn't need to be as long-winded. But, yeah, so now, good thing about the new job as well, it's set schedule. So I can just, every weekend, bring you guys something new or something old, you know. And I've been playing a lot more Counter-Strike lately, so I wanted to play Counter-Strike anyway today. Figure may as well make it a video. And I may start recording in 1080 again and trying to use Power Director on my Windows computer again, because now I've got a GPU that won't be bottlenecked by my CPU. So it won't take just ages, and it won't crash my computer to try to edit. So, because I actually did buy a Mac for the sole purpose of editing, and I feel that it's not been being utilized as much lately. So I may try it out just for, like, I'll try it out with just the BioShock Remastered and see how it goes from there, because that's a game that really should be viewed in 1080p. You know, Counter-Strike I can show you in 720, but, you know, it's not a game that's built on beautiful graphics like BioShock was, or is now, again. So I'm definitely going to try to finish off BioShock 2. I'm not going to do the remastered version of BioShock 2 or switch to it, just because I have to get to where I am now, and that's just, I don't know, it would seem kind of also weird to do the videos, like 3/4 of them were in the original game, and then you know, the last quarter was remastered. That wouldn't be kind of, I guess, it wouldn't look as good, in my opinion. People would go back and watch the old videos and be like, well, why do these look so bad? And I'd say, because I'm a horrible person. And yeah, I hate the R8. I loved it when it first came out, but then they nerfed it to all hell. And okay, whoa, gotcha. And oh man, so I'm probably going to do a couple of these, just because I don't think one arms race is long enough for your decent-sized videos. And one thing I still need to figure out is how to optimize my XSplit so that it doesn't just kill me in frames in Counter-Strike. I'm getting over 60, you know, concurrently. Like, I could turn on my frames per second counter for you guys and show you, but you know, I'm definitely getting over 60 constantly, except for, like, when I die, which is weird. But, it feels just not as good as it should be. Dang it! I'm getting some decent shots in here. I love it. Even talking, I'm still just owning it. I found out, though, that I am actually pretty darn good at arms race, which is weird, because I'm bad at almost everything else in Counter-Strike, competitives and deathmatches alike. Oh, so close. Right after I say how good I am, too. But, yeah, I'm constantly finding myself, like, just winning, and I haven't ever experienced that before, so I've been playing it a lot more. Like, I'll even come home and play on my lunch, which is awesome. And, you know, I may just, like, bring you guys Counter-Strike videos during the week, and then save the weekends for something, you know, spectacular, like the new BioShock game. a good game. But, you know, and bring you guys the better games on the weekends. But, yeah, so, I mean, this Counter-Strike video, I know it's on a weekend, but, I am going to make it a little longer, just to sort of make up for how bad I have been at bringing you guys content, and I feel kind of bad about that. But I have been trying to, you know, get my life together. You know, I had a family member die recently, and I had, you know, my job switch, which, you know, while a good thing, did put a lot of stress on me for a short time there, especially because I found out I got the job the day I found out that my family member had died. So everything about that situation was just kind of bittersweet. And I had to take some time off from my old job right before I was about to leave and put in my, you know, 2 weeks notice, which is never a comfortable conversation to tell your employer, hey, you know, my grandpa died, and then say, hey, also, I'm out in 2 weeks. Like, that's, you know, so that did put a lot of strain on me. So YouTube has been on the back burner for like a month and a half now. But, you know, it's still going, you know, it's still on my mind. Every single day I think about, you know, my YouTube channel and how I could do things a little bit better. And now I can definitely, I have the time and resources available to me that I can make this channel sort of better. And if you want, I'm going to ask you guys to leave, you know, down in the comments how you kind of want me to do it. Because I do want to do more tech stuff. Because, you know, that's along my lines of work. It's what I do for fun. Which, by the way, my work just feels like fun now. And, so I want to do some more tech YouTube. You know, I know I'm never going to be like Linus Tech Tips or Tech City or, you know, Science Studios, Evan Edinger. Or, no, Austin Evans. That's it. Evan Edinger's a vlogger. Austin Evans. But, you know, I want to do some kind of tech builds, you know, because it's something that's near and dear to me. So I'm actually building, you know, accruing some parts to build a steam machine. I've got about half of a build done right now, or not done, but, you know, half the components sitting in my office right now. And so I may do a build log for that and sort of show you guys what I've got under the hood and give you guys some benchmarks. And if you like it, I'll do it as a series on this channel because it is gaming related. I'm building a Steam machine. You know, I'm essentially building a game console, my own game console. And, so I definitely think it's something fun, something that we can really enjoy together. Because one of my big mottos that I've always said going into YouTube was, I want to put out the content that I would want to watch. And early on, I was not following that much. I was just awkwardly trying to YouTube, like, how do I YouTube? And it just wasn't working out. And so now I think I've got a much better handle on, one, the type of content creator that I am, and two, what kind of content I would want to see as a YouTuber. Because I've also been, honestly, I haven't watched live TV in, like, 6 months. You know, I watch, you know, if I watch actual TV shows, I watch them on Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. But a lot of what I watch now is YouTube. Like, I watch podcasts and, you know, YouTubers. And 90% of what I watch is either gaming, you know, Let's Plays, Jacksepticeye, Rage Gaming, you know, Markiplier, Game Grumps, and, or, you know, YouTubers, Austin Evans, Tech City, or formerly Tech Yes City, you know, Linus Media Group, you know, Linus Tech Tips and Tech Quickie and stuff like that. And, so both of those things are things that are very near and dear to me. And, I definitely feel that I kind of want to be a part of that crowd. Now I know I'm never going to be a Jacksepticeye, and that's for damn sure. And I know I'm never going to be, you know, even at Tech City's standards, or even Austin Evans, or definitely not Linus. But I kind of think that mimicry is sort of one of the best forms of flattery, and I sort of want to mimic what I would like to see, if that makes sense. And so what I want to see is tech videos. What I want to see is gaming videos. And so if I can sort of make this channel a hybrid in a comfortable way, I will do it. But if I have to split the channels up and make it that way, I will do that as well. But I want to bring you guys the content that you deserve to see and that I would want to see. And that makes me, it makes me a happy camper to think about. And now I've got the time on my hands to do it. Like, while I'm working more hours at work, it's more hours that are condensed much more nicely. And so I actually feel like I have a lot more free time. Like, I don't have to sit there, like, I automatically know, okay, every day I work from 8 to 5. I can't do anything from 8 to 5. And then I've got weekends free. So I can actually make plans now, like, okay, I'll just do that on the weekend. I'll just do that on the weekend. Or I can just, I feel like I've got more free time because I've got more time to plan things out that I want to do. And because I go to work so early in the morning, the hardest part is waking up at 8 a.m., but not really because I love doing what I do. I feel like, because I still get off, like, it's just surreal to me getting off of work and the sun is there. That just makes me a happy, happy camper. Alright, there you go. Eat some bullets, free of charge. I want you to be bulleted. And he did not get bulleted. And let's see. So, just the highlights. New job, back on YouTube, better equipment for making content. It will benefit you ultimately. And I'm still doing my 50 by 50, or 50 by 50, 100 by 100. I want 100 subscribers by the time I post 100 videos. And it can be done. And I think 100 by 100 is a nice little modest kind of goal. I have seen plenty of YouTubers, at the 100 subscriber mark with, much less videos with the 30 videos mark. Now, I know these content creators are obviously much more skilled than I am. But, I feel like 100 by 100 is sort of a nice middle ground to sort of ask for, I guess. And it would help me out because I would know that I'm not just talking into a microphone on my desk. I'm talking to a bunch of people. And people who, appreciate my opinions and what I have to say. And it would make me very happy. Like, it would be such a great experience to see a triple-digit subscriber count. Now, I know it's not, play button worthy or anything like that. But it will be, a good experience. And who knows, maybe one day I can build up a community and get, play button status. I'd be happy with, honestly, I'd be happy with 100 subscribers. That would mean that 100 people watched my videos and said, hey, this guy knows what he's doing and this guy makes stuff I like. And at the moment, I've got 30 people. Honestly, starting out, I didn't think I'd get 30 subscribers. I didn't think I'd get 1 subscriber. And it makes me happy that 30 people looked at me and said, hey, this guy's good enough that I can watch him. And, 30 is just, like, a huge number to me. So, it's not like I'm just doing this to say, hey, let's build up a community so I can be the next Jacksepticeye, because that's not how I want this to work. But it's more like a, I'm already down the rabbit hole. Let's see how deep this thing goes. I kind of want to see a lot of what I do when I say build a computer of my own, a custom rig or what have you, is let's see if this works. Okay, that works. Let's see how far we can push this. Things like my overclocking that I do and stuff like that. A lot of what I do is, why the hell not? Let's try it. And that was exactly the mindset I had going into YouTube. And now that I've started a YouTube channel and sort of proven to myself that I can make, you know, halfway decent content, is that now, okay, let's see how deep this can go. Let's see if I can get a subscriber count. Let's see if I can get a following. And, you know, that's sort of the next step for me, is just seeing how many people I can make smile with my videos every day. Or every week. God, I wish it was every day. That would be awesome, being able to make this, you know, YouTube videos every day. But, you know, now things are going to be a lot more set. Just expect something from me during the weekends. And, you know, that's going to be awesome. That's one of my big problems before, was because I was working retail. You don't have a lot of free time to do everything you want to do and play all these games that you want to play. And it makes it hard when you never know what your schedule is going to be. You never know how to plan your life. And I was sick of planning my life, you know, a week or two in advance. You know, having to say, well, you know, I swear, my catchphrase working at last company was, well, let me see what my schedule is and I'll get back to you. Let me wait until I get that schedule and I'll get back to you. And, or things like, let me put in for, you know, that day off of work. Or, you know, if it was super important, like, okay, well, let me know at least 3 weeks in advance so I can tell my company that I'm going to need those days off and wait and see if I get approval. Like, now it's just like, okay, could we push that to the weekend? No? Will it take all night? Nah, okay, let's do it. You know, like, I feel like I can make spur-of-the-moment plans now. And not have to worry about, well, do I work tomorrow? It's more like, yes or no, I don't work tomorrow. And that is a very, very good feeling, just knowing what your schedule is. Never having to, you know, keep a calendar, because you just know what day of the week you work and what time you work. And so I also got myself some new equipment. So I got myself the new graphics card, which I mentioned, and I got a new keyboard also, which is just a beautiful feeling keyboard. Honestly, if you have not gone out and tested some Cherry MX Blue switches, and you care about the comfort of your keyboard, I don't know what to tell you, because Cherry MX Blue is the most comfortable key set I have ever used. Before this, I hate to say it, I was using an PS2 membrane keyboard that I picked up at Goodwill because it had some macros on it that I liked. And I was, you know, very cheap at the time and figured that $3 was enough of a keyboard for me. And now that I've got this keyboard that I actually, you know, splurged on and got myself as a little treat, I am never going back to non-mechanical switches again. Like, that is just, oh, it is the most comfortable keyboard, as well as a satisfying, you know, typing experience. And they're like the nice, loud, clickety-clacky. Let me try to play some for you. Like, wait. I don't know if you could hear that, but that's sort of my keyboard, and it is just amazing. Like, if you're interested in mine, it's actually, you can find it for pretty cheap on Amazon. I got it for like $40. It's the Mechanical Eagle brand. I know it's like a knockoff Cherry MX Blue switch, but it feels just as good as any like legit Cherry MX Blue switch I've ever used, and it's cheap. So if you're looking for a cheap, really good mechanical keyboard, it is definitely worth the time that it takes for Amazon to ship it. Or if you've got Prime, that's even better. And it's not that expensive either. I think it's like a $99 keyboard normally, but it goes on sale a lot for $40. Like, I looked up a YouTube review on the particular keyboard I wanted, and the guy's like, yeah, it's on sale for $40 right now. Well, here, that video was a year ago, so it must go on sale a lot. I also got myself a Wii U, so if you are interested, I can do some Wii U videos for you guys. Like, I got, you know, I've got my capture card set up ready, and I could do some, you know, Wii U, some console stuff, basically, some more console stuff. The console stuff just wasn't worth the time before, but now I think I might be able to make it work. But I have to know what you guys are interested in. I'm gonna need some feedback down in the comments. Let me know what you want to see, because at the moment I'm running around kind of like with a chicken with my head cut off, trying to figure out what you want to see each week. Or, you know, do I switch up the videos or just do a whole series at once and see how that goes? Like, I need to know what you want to see. And then I can sort of start planning, you know, a roster of what I'm going to do when. So I think I'm going to finish off the current onslaught of games that I have. I'm going to finish BioShock 2. I'm going to sort of put Undertale on the back burner. I'm going to, you know, get a little deeper into Goreman, A Monstrous Adventure. I don't even remember what else I'm playing right now. Jeez, I'm playing Counter-Strike. Portal 2. I can finish off Portal 2 relatively soon. And then what I can do is... so then what I can do is start to pick some new games based off of your guys' feedback. I can, you know, make something that you guys definitely want to see. Sorry, I got a little quiet there. I'm thinking. So, what I'm thinking after BioShock is done, to sort of replace that void with another very atmospheric game, I'm thinking Among the Sleep, which is, if you haven't seen a playthrough of it, wait for mine, obviously, or play it yourself. It is a great horror game. Why am I not? Oh, duh. So Among the Sleep is a beautiful game, absolutely beautiful, and it's a horror game set where the main playable character is a baby and he has his teddy bear protecting him, and it's kind of just an adorable horror game, like, if that makes sense, and I love it, and I think you guys are gonna like it too. So I may also just do some like live streams of me playing Shadows of Mordor and just some other single-player games and stuff like that. I'm going to do... Skyrim is going to be sort of my go-to series if I can't think of some content, or some, like, Counter-Strike videos. Because Counter-Strike and Skyrim I can sort of do any time, because Skyrim is just a massive game. I could obviously make, you know, 300 one-hour videos. Or the half hours that it's normally taking me to do. I could do 600 of those in the time it'll take me to play Skyrim, you know what I mean? So that's a series that can go on for a good long time. And that one I actually am going to switch to the remastered edition when that comes out, because I do have the Legendary edition. I'm getting that as a free update for my PC, so that is just going to be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful little upgrade. And so I'm definitely thinking that, you know, I'm having a more focused direction for the channel, because while I have been getting to the rhythm of working around making content and working that into my life, now I need to focus on things like making content you want to see and having a more focused direction with my content. And let me know if you want to see more indie games, like Binding of Isaac. I could play, you know, I found a cheap copy of Super Meat Boy that I could buy. And that game is just hell and a half, and you guys could all make fun of how bad I am at platformers. So that'll be fun. And I just want to do this more often, you know. It's something I haven't touched in, you know, too long. Boom, boom. No, 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 no. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Well, almost yeah. Okay, so... Oh. Yeah. Nope, he's dead. Okay. Boom. And also, what do you guys think of vlogs? Like me actually doing just a long, vloggy type video. Like, I may be interested in doing a few vloggy type of things. or maybe even like going to conventions, because I do every year, or try to every year, go to Phoenix Comic Con, which, if you don't know, is the second biggest Comic Con in the world, just behind San Diego Comic Con. I believe, if and correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, it goes San Diego, Phoenix, and then New York Comic Con. And so I feel very proud that I have such an awesome con nearby, and I could, bring you some highlights, some interviews with, some of the booths there and stuff like that, and try to make it interesting for you guys. Maybe record some panels that I would go to. Obviously, I wouldn't host a panel. I don't have nearly the following it would take to even make hosting one worth it. Boom. Boom. Oh, man. But there are definitely some interesting panels, like some artists' panels and stuff like that. And so when I do go to cons, I can sort of make it, a YouTube experience as well. Because I've got a decent enough, camcorder that it can make it super fun to go see. Okay. That guy was just sort of frozen in midair. I don't know how to comprehend that. You're my guy, but you are not. Ah, man. Clipped his arm a little bit. Darn you, Bot Herald. I think this is going to be the last one as well for today. I'm going to start wrapping it up after this one is done. Hopefully I actually win one, because it would be a shame not to. Then again, I'm going to use the same excuse I always use, which is I'm not used to playing while talking. And, even when I play with friends, I sort of keep it kind of quiet unless we're strategizing, like in a comp or something. So, talking while YouTubing, or while playing Counter-Strike, is something that is definitely harder to do. Yes! And then time for the insta-kill machine. Let's see, let's try to move it around here, see if we can't find somebody. And, oh, no, yes, no, oh, snap. Sherbert. Somebody's got to be coming. They can't have just all dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, there you are. Gotcha. And just to move around so that I don't look like a camping absolute banana head. There we go. And where are you? Ooh, there you are. Gotcha. Alright, so, ooh. Gotcha. And time for the R8 revolver. The current bane of my existence. Gotcha! Yeah. Oh, man. So, it looks like I am at least at the top of the leaderboard. For now. Oh, man. I was like one shot away from getting him. I could feel it if I had dinked him in the head. Let's see. Where are you? What are you? Oh. There you are. Dang it. Okay. We got this. Although it looks like I have competition. That was never going to happen, although I was close. In my defense, I did get some decent damage on him for someone who was rocking a giant, 120-pound machine gun, while I was literally rocking a USP pistol. So that actually was kind of impressive as far as deaths go. I went down fighting. How did he get me from that far with the sawed off? That does not make any sense to me, but okay. The bots in this game are just absolutely broken sometimes. They're either way too, like, dumb, or they're really, really good at what they do, and that is the sin of all bots. Oh, darn it. There we go. Don't you hate that when you're sitting there, you have a perfect headshot on somebody, and then your teammate just decides to block the view? Like, come on, man. Yes! Okay, great way to end it. Oop. There we are. Okay, so great way to end the video. I'm gonna leave this one here for now. Oh, sweet, I got a drop off of that. It's a worthless drop, but I got a drop off of it. Ooh, and did I level up? Yeah, I'm a colonel now. Woo! Okay, so exit, and yes. And home screen? Yeah, alright. Let's see what condition it's in, actually, before I go ahead and make a snap judgment. I mean, if... probably still not going to be worth anything. Oh, it's stat track, too. But it is in garbage condition. So, remember to leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe for more like it. Remember to leave a comment down below so that we can have conversations about my channel and what you want to see. And remember to subscribe for more. I said that, didn't I? Remember to share me around so that your friends can become my friends. And we'll all play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. You guys have been great. You guys are still great. Thank you for being patient and bearing with me through this new sort of stage in my life while I get back to YouTube videoing. So thank you so much for watching again. And as always, guys, have a great night.